Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a general reading for Aries around the person you're dealing with. And it's, like I said, it's general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And remember that roles can be reversed. I'm just tapping into the energy. So apply it as it fits because you know your story best. And um, Y you're always my guinea pig. It's funny, I don't know, there was a reading a while back where I could not think of that term, and I was like, "Scapegoat? No, that's not right." Guinea pig. You're my cute, cuddly, and smarter than people give you credit for person. Jojo is here, and the sun made it too. Good morning, you guys. Thanks so much for being here, and thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Okay, so yes, being my guinea pig, I'm just kind of trying something a little bit different than I've done before, um, in terms of the spread. And as usual, I haven't actually planned out which cards I'm going to use. So I think I'm gonna do like I did with my love reading, where I'm gonna pick a card for both of you, and then we'll dive in and see more about who this person is, um, and what's going on with you guys. Does not have to be romantic. This can be anybody. This can be family, friends, coworkers, business partners, your next door neighbor. Like, yeah, anybody. So let's find out. So I'm going to start with the angelic messenger cards. So on your side, we have commitment. And on your person's side, we have expression. Okay. Um, let me, I think I'm not going to clarify those. I'll let the reading clarify those. So, what deck to use? So many choices. I think I'm going to go with my Light Seers deck. That was a good tried and true deck, one of my favorites. So I want to know, to begin, I want to know who this person is that you're dealing with. Let me create a little more space. Who is this person? Knight of Swords. I'm going to pick cards and then clarify them. What does this person want? High Priestess. What happened in the past? The Moon. Oh, by the way, High Priestess, we have Pisces and Cancerian energy, and same with the Moon. This one leans a little more towards Cancer. This one leans a little more towards Pisces, but they're very, very similar. Um, what's going on currently? The Six of Pentacles. How does this person see you? Ace of Wands. What does this person want you to know? The Wheel. Let's see. And yeah, and how this person sees you, Ace of Wands, this is fire energy. They see you showing up as you. um yeah, so what's hidden? What's hidden that you don't see? King of Pentacles. How do you feel about this person? The Hierophant. Taurus. What is this person's next actions? Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. We've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles on the table. That's a power couple. And if it's not romantic, it's two people who are like excellent business partners, really like, you know, get along well, have a similar kind of way of going about things, um, similar sensibilities about what they want, how to do things. Yeah. Um, and the potential outcome, we have the sun, Leo energy. Well, okay. I am really liking this. But let's clarify. Bottom of the deck, we've got temperance, Sagittarian energy. So there's there could be a need to find balance here. There could be just biding your time because you're dealing with some kind of divine timing, like things are just, for whatever reason, there's a need to be patient perhaps. So I'm going to clarify with, I'm going to go with my tarot of transcendence. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling like you're totally down, up, down for, committing to this person, committing to collaborating with them. You see that they're worth, yeah, worth putting your time and energy into, and expression for them. Maybe this is about learning to express themselves, um, that they are expressing themselves to you and what they want. Anyway, so who this person is, they're the Knight of Swords, clarified by the King of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. This person is strategizing. They're the type. Okay, so first of all, they could have a lot of air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's somebody who they're very logical. They're very much a head over heart kind of thinker. They and yeah, there's something here about, like, they're very strategic in how they go about doing things. Also very good at conversation. They might be quite witty. Um, Probably the two of you, like, yeah, that like you could talk for hours. There's definitely this, like, um like I want to say, like, they turn you on mentally. That's not the right way to say it, but they just, they kind of, they get you thinking, and and maybe, like, through focusing on what's present, and um how do I say it? Like, focusing on the facts, on the things that are there in front of you, they help you to see, or you to help each other to see things in a new way. And there's, yeah, definitely a lot of, like, you really enjoy conversating with this person. And there's, yeah, they're the kind of person that is really dedicated and devoted to, um they like to talk about how they want to create some kind of, like, long-term emotional happiness. Maybe, maybe they're really dedicated to um, creating a family, or being with people who feel like family. And I'm getting that they feel like you fall into that category. And there's a lot of momentum there's a lot of, they're the kind of person that once they know what they want, they go for it. Like, they don't even think things through. um all the way. They're a bit impulsive, but they're really they just, once once they get that idea, that inspiration, they're pretty much unstoppable. And it's all based in, you know, it's like they think things through enough where they feel confident that they can just like kind of grab the reins and just go. Um yeah, okay. So, what does this person want? The high priestess, clarified by the 8 of pentacles, the 3 of cups, and the 10 of wands. Hang on, let me look at this for a minute. Oh my god, I love this 8 of pentacles. It's such a great, like, you know, got the June Cleaver type wearing the pentacle around her neck. This person, it's like they want to marry the different parts of their life. Like they could be highly spiritual, but then they also want to um kind of fit in to mainstream. This could be a person who's they're kind of a chameleon where they can kind of fit in wherever they need to. They're or this is what they want. I mean, this is what they want. They they want to come together with other people who are like-minded. And so it's one of those things where they're like, yeah, I can hang out with whoever, but I really want people who I can, who wear a pentacle too, who are spiritually minded. We have fun together. We can celebrate together. And the 10 of wands, um, maybe, maybe it's been really heavy for them. Like, because maybe they've been carrying this burden of trying to be normal, um, you know, just doing the normal life things, and they've had to keep this part of themselves secret, and it's become a heavier and heavier burden, and they want to drop that burden. They want they're on some kind of journey, and to they want to get to a place where they're really tuned in, tapped in to their intuition, very spiritually connected. This card is so cool because if you look at her eyes, like they're closed, but they're open. It's like that second sight, sixth sense kind of thing. Um, th- they may be having some kind of spiritual awakening or some kind of spiritual growth. They want to infuse their life with this energy of um yeah, just it's more than the 3D reality, than just the material kind of stuff. This person is very deep. They want to have more and more of, like a spiritual connection, a spiritual practice that really connects them. So, what happened in the past is the moon, clarified by the 7 of wands and the 9 of wands and the emperor. That's you, Aries energy. Okay, so it could be where this 7 of wands is interesting. Normally 7 of wands is kind of a defensive energy. This here, it's like the defensiveness, it's like, how do I say this? So simply by being authentic and doing what someone loves, this person or you, um, it creates this natural defense against any kind of lower vibrational negative energies. Like this is somebody being really positive and focusing. There's that heart energy, there's balance here, the sun is shining bright, there's dancing, there's play, fun. And yeah, it's almost like it could be this person where they're understanding that it's been really difficult in their life because of maybe, they maybe in the past they were very I mean, this is past. They were pessimistic, and they start to understand how it was their own thinking and way of being that kept them down. Um, and it made them very determined to take their power back, to step into their own authority, to kind of embody this divine masculine energy. By the way, gender doesn't matter. Um, in tarot, it's just energy. Everybody has um, uh, masculine and feminine energy in them. Um, but there's this feeling of like, not things weren't clear for them of how to step into their power, but they felt very determined, knowing like they figured something out. They figured out a key. They probably like started to study the law of attraction, and started to understand how to move forward in a very positive way. And then we have the globe there too. So it could be where they decided to relocate, but they didn't know where to go, or they weren't sure if it was the right choice. There's kind of a feeling of like, again, strategizing, wanting to make the right choice, but not being totally sure how to proceed. So the current energy is the Six of Pentacles, clarified by Strength, Leo energy, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. Sometimes that can be Aries. There's you again. Oh, and by the way, the other thing that came to me with what happened in the past is that you could have came onto the scene as they were trying to figure out what they needed to do, or they knew, they felt determined to keep moving forward, but they didn't fully know how, and then you showed up. Maybe and you brought them something to think about. You gave them this idea that they want to become more spiritual. Maybe you were that influence, but they were like, "What does that mean? Tell me more. I don't know." Anyway, currently, yeah, 6 of Pentacles, um, Strength, Knight of Wands, and the Fool. It's like someone's someone's having to be strong, having to tame. Maybe they feel like meeting you has helped to tame them, or you've given them some kind of understanding of how to tame themselves, so that you can this you or them, you two can have this beginning. This is about taking a risk. It's about following maybe you both following your passion, being inspired, and just kind of going for it. And that, there's fear. Like with strength, typically you have to be strong because there's fear, and you have to kind of push through that. But it's like as you do, as you move forward, you and this person coming together, there's this great give and take. There's this great balance between you two. You really get each other. You're helping. It's like you both bring something different to the table and it works so well. You really you balance each other. So, how this person sees you is the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Cups. The moon again, once again, Pisces, also Cancerian energy, and the Three of Wands. They could see you as somebody who has a lot of options. You have maybe you're kind of you're the life of the party. you How you show up with this fiery energy that could attract a lot of people or a lot of attention. And they see you as very intuitive. Again, there's this feeling of like they don't totally get you because it's a little bit outside of what they've experienced before, but they feel like you have a lot to teach them. You have a lot that you bring to the table. And they see you as somebody who's like when you land on an idea, you devote yourself to it. Like when if you feel inspired by it, you go for it. And maybe you presented an idea to this person and you you kind of like let's say you told them like, okay, I have this idea. I've taken a few baby steps, a few action steps, but I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to come of it so I know the next step to take. And once it's like you're the kind of person that when an opportunity is presented to you, you don't let it slip by. This is how they see you. So what they want you to know is the wheel, clarified by the 3 of swords, the 4 of swords, and the King of Cups. They want you to know that they have been hurt in the past. They've been betrayed in some way, and they've had to spend a lot of time healing and working on, yeah, resting, working on themselves, trying to come to terms with whatever's happened to them in the past, which means they probably have trust issues. But through the personal work that they've done, that inner excavation and healing, it has helped them to develop more compassion and understanding. It has helped them to learn how to love more, and that th- it's meeting you has put them in this place of like it's opened their heart. They feel like they feel so much more emotionally balanced because of your influence in their life, and they see how this new way of thinking, new ideas, new attitudes, beliefs like they're seeing the physical manifestation of this change that they've been going through, and they're understanding that whatever bad happened in the past is it was meant to happen so that they could rise up, so they could learn how to have things start moving in their favor. So, what's hidden? The King of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I don't I don't know if this person has I get the impression they haven't fully disclosed how they feel to you. Cuz they show up in this air this King of Swords energy. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, where it's just like, very logical and just the facts. And, we're not going to talk about our emotions. So you don't even realize how much you have affected this person in a very emotional way. Um, this person sees, so it could be where this person in the past was dealing with somebody. King of Wands, we've got Leo there again because the lion's kind of hanging out there. Um, this person is getting over somebody from the past, where whatever betrayal they dealt with, whatever heartbreak, they may have been dealing with someone with fire in their chart. Maybe they tend to like fiery people. um, because there's loss, there's grief here. Maybe this King of Wands could be you, where they regret not not sharing their feelings, but they don't quite know how to. They're still figuring that out. You're much better at doing that than they are. Um, but it could be where they were dealing with someone else who left them, like they're getting over it. They're getting over the grief of this old thing because they want to move towards you. They see you as your soulmate. There's a strong soul bond here, soul tribe. They're they're very interested in creating a, a lot of stability. This person has a lot of integrity. They're someone you can really rely on. And maybe how they've shown up to this point, you don't fully understand this about them yet, that they're very dedicated to um, creating a life or a situation that involves the both of you, that is abundant, prosperous, that has a lot of value. um, this person could have a dog. Maybe you don't know that, or it's a wolf, that's not a dog. Anyway, I feel like this person, they could very much, I don't know, maybe they said something to you, maybe you asked them to open up and they couldn't, and they feel bad about that because they know that they need to, because I don't know, you two are like, you're like two peas in a pod. Two fish in a pond. Yeah, so their next actions, we have, right? No, 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 no. How you feel about this person is the Hierophant, clarified by the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. And the Hermit. Whoa, Virgo energy. Whoa, all major arcana. So I feel like you really you might have this person on a pedestal. You think very highly of them. Um, you feel like this is somebody who is on they're on their spiritual path. They're on their way up. Um, they could be overcoming some kind of addiction or working on um, recognizing their own toxic behavior about them. You could also just, I mean, both of these figures, we've got the devil and the lovers. There's one reader, um, can't universal intuition, I think she is, Jacqueline. Anyway, she sees the devil and the lovers as a couple. There's a very strong attachment between you two. The devil isn't always something toxic. It could be just this really strong energy where you two feel bound to each other. It's like you meet and you just it's like you become attached at the hip very quickly or something. Um, there's a sense of moving away. This is how you feel about them. It's like you two are moving away from maybe toxic ways of being in a connection in favor of something that is much more light and open. There's still connected, but there's a little more space between them. Things are brighter, greener, and and you feel like this person is very wise, and there's somebody that you want to commit to. In love, yeah, you want to marry him. If it's not love, it's just it's somebody who it this connection is very based in tradition, but then not. There's a higher level of so maybe creating new traditions together. You could also feel like there's someone who needs to take time for themselves pretty regularly. They need their solitude. They could be an introvert, somebody who needs to recharge their batteries through being alone. So their next actions, Queen of Pentacles, clarified by Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and Redbeard made it too. Awesome. And Ace of Swords. This is their next actions. Um, hmm. It's like through there's a potential here that something happened between you two. Once again, apply it as it resonates. But it's like somebody. I feel like they felt left out in the cold, or maybe they just are coming from. They have a tendency to lean into kind of a victim mentality, like kind of the poor me thing. Oh, life is so hard, and I don't know. It's like through whatever you 2 have been through or through meeting you, you're helping them to see that, when they take responsibility for themselves and they start to open their heart and be more emotionally vulnerable, that, everything turns around for them. they get they're having some kind of truth, some kind of clarity about the fact that yes, you two are really great. You're a dynamic duo. You're a great team. And they understand they need to be resourceful, this that they need to nurture this connection because you're you're different than anybody they've met before. You're so much alike. And they're kind of blown away by you. And they're going to I feel like they want to make the effort. They want to establish some kind of solid foundation together, the two of you. Very grounded. Again, very focused on creating value in together, maybe together like in the world as a really strong partnership. So potential outcome is the sun. Clarified by the chariot. There's Cancerian energy again. I feel like, yeah, this person could have a lot of Cancer in their chart. You could as well. Knight of Swords again. And Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah. This this connection, whoever this is to you, you two were brought together for a reason. You two are meant to be together. There's so much happiness and abundance here. It's like there's victory, there's forward movement, very very quick forward movement. Whatever you two are deciding to do, it's like it's it's like hurry up, let's get going. And then let's go faster. Everything's turning around. This connection is fated. You two bring so much happiness to each other's lives. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's so amazing. Um I think I'm just going to leave it there. Um I really want an oracle card. Let me just pick a couple elemental cards. Fire, ignition. Yeah. Yep. Mystery, dark matter. Yeah, with the moon there. Like there is there's a transformation here. This You two are waking each other up. You're helping each other to understand things in a new way, to speak about things in a new way. And water, creation, creating something together. It starts there's and then like I feel like you two meeting or you two deciding to work together, be together, it lights the fire and transforms both of you. And you you're able to talk about how to move forward to create um something. 838 and 29. Whoa, so both of those break down to an 11. Yeah. Wow. This is about mastery. This is like you two are unstoppable. You are quite the power couple. However that looks. So this is amazing. What a beautiful reading. It went long, but who cares? It's what you needed to hear. So, anyway, there it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.